Just talk about how this game was different than the past few weeks.
I thought we played together the whole game. You know, there's still adversity and things, but I thought we played together the whole game, and so I was proud of our guys for doing that. You know, because you know, we've done it in spurts and significant spurts through the year, but I thought we played a whole game, and you know, I have a lot of respect for that team, and think they do a lot of good things. You know, it's more one of the things that. You know, everything we touched worked, you know.
Is this Luke's best game this year, Mike?
It could be. I don't, yeah, maybe. I don't know. Well.
I mean, he set a school record for completion percentage.
Oh, he did. What did you come up with?
91.4.
That's up there. That's pretty good. Yep. All right.
What do you think of Tyler? He was 15 to 17.
Thought he did a good job. Thought Tyler played good. You know, because he really hadn't played very much, and a lot of times they get the jitters. He never really has. He's always played pretty composed, and you know, he's always in a good mood, so that helps. People that are in good moods tend to not get too rattled.
How much can you learn about your team in a game that's not really competitive?
You know, it's tough because I've been on both sides of this, where it's you know, kind of a floodgates thing. Once that ball starts rolling downhill, it can get tough to stop. And you know, because we're definitely not that good, and they're definitely not that bad. It's just, you know, it's I've been on both sides of these, and you know, that thing you know, just blows up, and you know, it's I mean, it's great for us, sure, but I've been on the other side too, and then it gets to where it's really a little distorted. You know,
was there a moment when you felt like the floodgates sort of opened and it really got away from them and everything started working for you?
Yeah, I didn't have a moment. We were really very focused on, you know, just we talked all week about playing a complete game, having a complete game, and just kind of focused on that. Tried to, you know, focus on little things in each play type of thing. So.
Gabe Parks is inching close to Nelson Spruce for the all-time receptions record for the Pac-12. What does he mean to your program, and what are your thoughts on him today?
Well, he's done a tremendous job. I mean, he's one of those guys that laid the foundation and, you know, helped us build things. And I think did it, one, by playing early, and two, by he's just incredibly competitive. You know, he's just an incredibly competitive person, and has continued to elevate his play. And then I think in the end it provided a really good example for everybody else, and then everybody else followed it, and he converted a bunch of people, and then, you know, so then we had more and more that approached things that way.
Mike, you talked about putting together a complete game. It seems like after getting up so much early, that would be an easy opportunity for guys to let off the throttle a little bit. Did you do anything to keep them focused on that regard?
Well, we've really been emphasizing it. We emphasized it in practice and really pushed that way. And I was glad we didn't let up, because I do think we battled that a little bit. But the better thing, I thought all three sides of the ball played pretty well.
Coach, how would you rate your defense? Only giving up 7 points in the game that kind of got away from Arizona. How do you feel about that?
I don't know how to rate them, but I thought they played well. I thought there were times where Arizona moved the ball and was pretty explosive, and then I thought our defense did a good job, you know, rallying together and finding a way to keep them out of the end zone.
Since you guys were saddled with a pretty early bye week this year, is it helpful to have a game where you can take Luke out in the fourth quarter and maybe have a bit of a mental break that way?
Yeah, I don't know. You know, who knows? Yeah, you know, he wasn't 100% pleased with it. He's happy for Helinski, but he, you know, like all good ones, you know, likes to play. So, you know, he wasn't discontent, but it's like, oh, okay, you know.
How much was a motivator, do you think, the outside attention, given that everything has gone on with Robert Barber? The team being motivated with Robert Barber and everything like that, do you think that played a factor today in sending a message?
Well, I think all of our team feels like, you know, Robert belongs here with us. And then the other thing I think that was inspiring to everybody you know, was the way so many, you know, different aspects of, Cougars and the Coug family have rallied behind Robert, and, you know, that's one thing about Cougars is, you know, they're very loyal, very supportive, and, you know, if they feel like somebody's got a just cause, they'll truly, rally around them, and I think that, you know, that's, kind of been inspiring to our whole team, where, you know, that, just kind of the fans and everybody out there will really, you know, battle around, for guys that play here, you know, and, you know, especially, you know, if they think that, you know, they're not being treated justly.
Like, there's been so much off the field stuff that's gone on this season. How have you kind of kept the team focused on the stuff on the field and playing together?
Just try to stay in all the immediate stuff, just focus on the immediate stuff. And that helps you play some too, because, you know, everything, it gets easy to complicate things, and you just try to stay in the present, you know.
Have you had to say anything to the team to try and keep them sort of locked on to the goal at hand?
All the time, and I constantly try to evaluate what sticks and what doesn't, and I wish I could, you know, give you a great answer to that, you know, so, just try to shotgun and cover the bases and hope the good stuff sticks, you know.
What's sticking right now then for you guys?
I don't know. Well, what I think sticking right is everybody playing together, the importance of doing their job. I think, you know, just, we've emphasized, I know we're emphasized, I have an easier time telling you what we emphasize and what sticks, but, do your job, one play at a time, get the most out of each practice, cause, you know, the teams, there really aren't, you know, occasionally a game, but there's not very good Saturday teams unless they practice well, and we have been practicing well. So we really do put a big emphasis on practice and, you know, trying to measure up to our standard practice, reset the standard, and then try to exceed it, you know.
Coach, have you ever, and I'm sorry if I'm reaching too far back here, but seen a situation where your quarterbacks are throwing for 6 touchdowns and only have 5 incompletions, such a wide disparity between the two?
Yeah, I don't know, that's tough to say. I don't know, the percentage is, I guess, a little higher than I'd expected, you know, so that part was good. So Tyler obviously has a pretty high one too.
What did you see from some of the reserves that you put in at the end?
Thought they were very excited. I thought they were very excited to play. I thought the rest of the team was excited to see them out there. You know, there's all kinds of cheering on the sideline. Of course, we ended up getting a celebration penalty because guys were, you know, really excited for people and ran out there to congratulate them, you know, which I wish we hadn't, but I understand it, you know.
Coach, what was your assessment of the offensive line tonight? Pretty sure they didn't give us a sack all game long.
I thought they played pretty good. I thought they were steady. I didn't see where we had a lot of letdowns. I thought our pads started to get our pads got too high at the end of the first half, you know, but I thought you know, they had a level of consistency that I thought was pretty good.
Given where this team was 8 weeks ago, and I know you weren't pleased with how they were approaching things at that point, are you at all impressed with what they've achieved since then?
Oh, for another 12 hours, you know, no, shoot, another 12 hours, you know, by tomorrow at this time, I'll be meaner than hell again, you know.
Did you feel like the early turnovers by Arizona propelled the energy of your team?
I think it definitely helped us. And then, you know, as early in the game when people are kind of picking their way through, I think it gave us a lot of confidence and momentum early, and I thought that was very helpful. That's also kind of part of what, you know, things started working for us quick, and I also think that's why the thing got out of hand. As I say, I think this whole thing's very inflated, so, you know, you can't draw, you know, all the things from it, you know, that, that you may want to, cause you know, they're a great opponent and have great players and they're fast and they're, you know, they're certainly, like, yeah, this is like just one of those deals, like I say, I mean, you know.
Final one for Coach.
At the start of this week, you mentioned some offensive line position battles. Do you think that competition sort of lit a fire under the starters or played that in a particular way?
It appears to. We'll have competitions again. You know, we'll continue to have competitions, you know, especially offensive line's my favorite position. I mean, it's a mean, nasty position and it's competitive, it's brutal. I mean, you know, there's blood and snot everywhere and dirt and you know, just massive collisions. So, you know, those guys gotta play with that kind of mentality and I think competition